Hello, so my name is Leo. I work as a personal trainer at the Western Rec Center. Today we're going to do 7 essential movements, and then it's a full body workout. We're just going to need a barbell and a pull-up bar for these 7 movements. So the first exercise will be the bench press. If some people might not have like a bench, so you could do it on the floor, so it becomes a floor press. So this exercise hits the chest and triceps and the front delts. So when you do this exercise, make sure you keep your shoulder blades squeezed, and then try to imagine yourself breaking the bar. When you do this exercise, try not to flare your elbows. So this will be wrong. It's really bad for your shoulder joints. So tuck your elbows in. So the next exercise is a barbell row. This hits most of the back muscles. One thing you want to make sure when you do this exercise is to keep your back straight. I'm using underhand grip, but you could use the overhand grip as well. So make sure you keep your back straight by squeezing your abs and pull the bar to your abs. So you could engage your back more by squeezing your shoulder blades as you go up. And you could also try to feel a contraction by holding it for a second or two. My last upper body pushing movement is a barbell military press. This hits your deltoids. So I'll show you what it looks like. So a thing to remember when you do this exercise is you gotta make sure at the top, the bar should be right above your head. So what I mean is, like, a lot of people press forward, so they might press like this. But then that gives you a lot of strain on your shoulders. And when you go down, you want to make sure you get a full range of motion by having the barbell rest below your chin. So this going down to here isn't enough. So for breathing, you breathe out as you push up. So breathing out, breathe in, breathe out. You could do this seated as well, but you could do this standing as well, but I did it seated because my ceiling isn't tall enough. Our last upper body exercise essential exercise is the pull-up. So we're gonna just do a few reps of that. And so make sure you relax your shoulder blades as you go down, and then when you go up, before you use your biceps, squeeze your shoulder blades first. So squeeze and then pull. So squeeze and then pull up. Squeezing your shoulder blades before you pull up just helps you use your back muscle more, so it's not like a full-on workout. So our first lower body exercise is the Sumo Deadlift. I chose Sumo over conventional because we already have 4 upper body exercises, and then the conventional also hits a lot of back, while Sumo hits mostly quads. So the setup for Sumo Deadlift is slightly different than conventional. It's okay to be closer to the bar for Sumo. So like my shins are pretty much touching the bar already at the start off. And then you can use the over underhand grip, but just make sure you rotate to counter muscle imbalances. Squeeze your abs and then hinge. Our last essential exercise for the barbell is gonna be a back squat. I'll show you what it looks like first. So this hits most of the muscles in the lower body. And then when you squat, you gotta make sure your knees don't go above your foot by a lot. You could do this by moving your butt back first, and then bend your knees. And then try to squat that to parallel at least. And then if you could go lower, it's always better to go lower as you hit more muscles. And then breathing wise, try to take a deep breath in as you go down, and then hold it. And then when you go back up, you could breathe out. So for the rep ranges for all these exercises, it varies for everybody's goals. In my opinion, I always go for a lower rep range for the lower body exercises, as I feel like if I do more than like 10 reps for squats and deadlift, I often my limiting factor becomes my not being able to catch my breath other than muscle failure. So yeah, rep ranges usually for me squats and deadlifts is 5. And then bench, barbell rows, pull-ups is 8 to 12. Our last essential movement pattern is hanging leg raise. I feel like if I had to do one ab exercises only, I would just choose this one because I feel like this one does the best job hitting all of your core muscles. So I'll show you what it looks like. So it's a bit harder for me to do on this pull-up bar because the bar is sort of short. It's ideal for my legs to be straight the whole time, but I can still manage. So just try your best to keep your legs straight when you go up.